kickoff for Jacksonville.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
On first down, Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Out of bounds. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Check Mike 47. Crunch time, defense. Kill.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
5-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold, he's looking deep for Bell. It got his man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Darnold from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves with 2 to go on second down.
Joe Schobert on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you're permanent.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A give to Bell. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
It's our time. It's our time. Mike 50, Mike 50.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go,
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Jaguars' 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ready? Here we go again. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Get that quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Jags grab it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there on 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Give him 7 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Yardage on this one, back to the 13. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. A screen to Bell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Bell.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now it's Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder. 46 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Jaguars nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. He finds Corey Davis, and he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
For Jacksonville.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Switch. Ready? Both sevens to Mike.
Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Check. Crunch. Check three.
Here's Bell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
34-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Kill. You go tight. You got tight right there. One twist. Ready?
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the penalty, it's Bell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ball carrier.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Tackle. Young lady, 44. Mike, 44. So don't say nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Darnold. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
For the field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
10.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Tyler Eifert, touchdown, Jaguars. Tyler Eifert, 71 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Josh Lambo.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, it's Darnold. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
44, Mike, 44.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
45-yard line.
Darnold on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Second and 9 from the 44.
Here we go. 50.
Throwing again is Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Kramer. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Double dog, that's the way. Mike spoke both. 3 bucks. 44, Mike, 44. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
To the air again, Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Ready? Let's go. You tighten up. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Cut. Mike's 56.
Again, Darnold. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Focus, defense, focus.
Darnold to throw again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
For Kenny Stills, incomplete.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a toss, Kamara left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Aldrich Barbosa set to kick off.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run it with McKinnon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Jenkins on the tackle.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Again is McKinnon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He made try and run for this. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he's got this down to the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Screen play, McKinnon. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Jets 13.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Myles Jack working free that time to take him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Bell. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it would.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead is up to 15 now.
makes the score Jaguars 28, Jets 13.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
44, Mike, my lady.
Now Bell. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, show that he's right.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch that.
Now Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Back now here on EA Sports.
With the score,
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Able to connect with Mims. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell, and he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 16. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on 1st down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
Albert Rosas lining.
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
By Jordan Willis.
Tackle by Jordan Willis.
3-yard pickup.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Again, it's Kamara. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Complete to the right side, it's Eifert. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Kaepernick. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Kaepernick. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. That's caught at the 3. Not much there, only a yard.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alvin Kamara, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Jets 20. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Myles Jack. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. The open man is Westbrook. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, 36 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Jets 20. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Darnold. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Denzel Mims, 60 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Slam, slam, slam. Lady. Check 24. Check 24. Shit, shit. Shit. Big it, big it, big it.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Jets 26. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Today's final score.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And, partner, I must say,